I'm Bessie Zeller. Our company is Queen Bee Gardens. We're from Lovell, Wyoming. We're in Seattle, Washington at the Washington State Convention Center to a trade show for 2012. I'm 86 years old. I'll be 87 next month. My oldest son was allergic to sugar. The eye doctor told me to take all sugar away from him and his eyes would improve. He wouldn't need his glasses anymore. So I started cooking with honey, and so everything I made was with honey. If I wanted candy, we made it honey candy. I'd made up my own recipes and cooked strictly with honey. I haven't had sugar in my home since then. But we started making the candy commercially 37 years ago. We have 900 colonies of bees. The honey they make up in Wyoming is a very mild honey, so you can use it. Some of the honeys are real strong, and you couldn't make candy like this with them. My husband was a beekeeper, and so I cooked with the honey, and our boys have grown up working with the bees with their dad. And, well, my father-in-law, when they moved to Wyoming back in about 1900, went down on the Shoshone River and hived swarms of bees out of the trees down there. From then on, the Zeller family were beekeepers, and when Clarence and I were married, why, his father passed away shortly after that, and we took over the bees. But I tried to find a honey cookbook, and I couldn't find one, so I had to make up my own recipes. And if I wanted candy, why, we made honey candy. Clarence, my husband, talked me into making it for sale. He said it was really good candy, and so at that time, all we made was what we call pralines. They're like, we made taffy. We made honey taffy first. And then we added pralines, which are more like a caramel. And so we make, 9 different flavors of the caramel, what we call the pralines. We no longer make the taffy. The taffy was stretched, and we made it for about 20 years and finally quit. The sales of that went down till it wasn't practical for us. Then we make what we call honeymoons. We used to call them turtles, and we were at a trade show back east, and they had an aisle judging of the best product in the aisle, and the aisles were 70 feet long, and we had a little 10-foot booth, and across from us was Nestle's, and they had 70 feet of booth, and we won the best product in the aisle. And just got home from the show, and I got a letter from Nestle's saying I couldn't call them turtles anymore. That's their trademark. So we changed ours to honeymoons. They're round like a moon and made out of honey, so we call them honeymoons. We sell in every state, including Hawaii and Alaska. I've been to Hawaii and Alaska and a lot of the states, but I haven't been to them all. It's a good product that I developed myself. I feel good about it. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy selling it. I don't make it much anymore. I make up the recipes, but the kids and the hired help do most of the making now that I've developed all the recipes, but they actually do the making. Peggy and I run the office, and I still work full-time in the office and do the trade shows. 8 hours or 10, whatever it takes. Well, when I die, got to do something. I love it. I enjoy it. I'd be lost without it. I haven't developed new flavor for a couple of years. Yeah, dark raspberry about a year ago, I guess. Once in a while I come up with a brainstorm, and I try to limit myself to 2 pieces a day. If I don't, I'd be this big. I tell people I take all the calories out, but it's a little difficult. I can't do that, so I have to limit how many I eat. And friendly candy from friendly people. It's good for you. It's a candy that is good for you. It doesn't have any ingredients in that aren't natural, that aren't good for you. There's no artificial flavors or preservatives. Everything is natural. We send our honey to a place in Oregon, and they make them into honey sticks for us. We don't make these. It's our honey in it.